Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to answer this question. Can you be your own wellness coach? So that's a crazy question, I know, but hear me out. You can. Yes, you can be your own wellness coach. I can just hear you now, but I'm sure you have all sorts of things to say, and I'm going to go through them all right now. How will I know what to do? Well, the real answer to this is that the truth is wellness coaches aren't supposed to tell you what to do. So if you were thinking about getting a wellness coach for the purpose of having them tell you what to do with your life, that is not really what they're for. I need guidance from someone else. If this is why you want a wellness coach, then let me tell you the truth about that. You are the best person to give yourself advice. Where will I get the right information I need? The answer to that is it's all out there, and I can help you get that information. You do not need to pay thousands of dollars, or hundreds even, for someone else to give you the information that's already out there. And really, all they're going to do is just give you their advice, which is based on their personal opinion. You can really ask anybody at all. Aren't they worth it because they cost so much? The truth is, they're not a guarantee. So while they do cost a lot, there's no guarantee that you're going to get your money's worth. And why is that? Because the life coach industry is unregulated. This also goes for the wellness coach industry. They are not bound by any laws that say they have to do any certain thing. So that's just seems like a red flag to me. Isn't it hard to make changes on your own? Not if you have the right tools, which I am going to help you with. So how do I start becoming my own wellness coach? You can spend months or years reading free online content, which is what I did. You could also read dozens of books, which is what I also did. And you could go in debt from education, yes, which is what I also did. But there is a budget-friendly, faster way to be your own wellness coach. So when you are your own wellness coach, you actually have the recipe for a healthy, holistic lifestyle. And that's really what you're going for, and that's what you're going to learn when you become your own wellness guru, your own wellness coach. And when you do that, you are in control. You make the decisions. It's all you. And that's what makes it so great. You can get answers from your higher self, and I will teach you how to do that. So what you need to be your own wellness coach is the correct tools. So I'm going to go now through a few of the tools that you can use, that you need actually, the basic foundational tools. The first one is budget friendly. It needs to be budget friendly because I can't believe the insane prices that some of these coaches are they're charging. I have heard of people that are spending $2,000, $3,000, and that's pretty common, to not even have a guarantee that you're going to have the answers that you want. So I think, this is one of my goals, is to live in a healthy, holistic way where I'm in control of my life and I'm not spending so much money. And I realize that I did spend a lot of money on learning all of this stuff, which is why I don't want other people to make that same mistake. I took course after course. I read dozens of books. Just like I said earlier, I spent years, decades, gathering this information. And I realized that I didn't need to spend all that money because the basics are budget friendly. The things that you should do, well, I should say, the things that help to make you live in optimal health, they do not require a lot of money. So having a budget friendly solution is awesome, and that's what you want. The next tool is that it's time saving because, like I said, I have spent so many years, decades, doing this, and I wish that I would have had this information back then. So I didn't waste all this time. Not that it was wasted really, but I'm 50 years old and I wish I would have known this stuff when I was 20 or even 30. So hopefully I'm able to save you some time. The next thing that you need is something that is proven to increase your chances of success. So this is pertaining to planners and journals and workbooks and worksheets and checklists and all those things like that that I make. And I think, I've learned this in my experience as well, that I can get myself together and do the things I need to do, actually make progress, and that is guaranteed, maybe not guaranteed, but it's increasing your chances. This has actually been proven. There is a study that proved this, and I should have gotten that study, but I see this all the time, that your chances of success doing anything at all is better if you have a plan, if you've got goals, if you've got the action steps, if you write it down, if you use a planner. And when it comes to health and mental things and spiritual things especially, what you really want is a workbook or some type of way to express your thoughts and do shadow work and do journaling and those sorts of things. That's really the key. So the next tool that you need is easy to follow instructions. So I've been there where I've read a book and the book was kind of a hard read. It was, not clear what I'm supposed to do. And then when it was done, I just put the book on my shelf and I forgot about it. I didn't have any instructions. There is no way that most people can read a book and just go right from the book to step one. And I actually did a video on this, on why printables are a better option than books and just other types of learning. Printables are where it's at. Especially the types of printables that I'm talking about that are meant to be easy, time-saving, and they're also budget-friendly. The essential, basic, simple foundations of wellness. So this is, in a nutshell, what it's all about. Because you don't want to bog yourself down with fluff. And by fluff, I mean the stuff that is expensive, complicated. It really comes down to the basics. And if they're simple, then it's so much easier. I can say that I've taken online courses that were so simple and basic, and now I look back and I say, why can't they all be like that? Why can't they all just focus on the essentials? Why is it always so complicated, and so hard to learn and so just not simple and basic? So I'm a really huge proponent of things being basic and simple. And when it comes down to wellness, especially when it comes to physical health, that's really one of the areas where it's really obvious that the essentials are just the basics, and they're very simple, and they're very budget friendly, if not free. So here are the tools to be your own wellness coach. I have free printables. I have a video mini course, which is also free, a free ebook, a free cheat sheet, all the freebies that you can think of. And they are available on my website. So you can also watch free videos, which you are doing right now. So if you want more like this, be sure to subscribe. The free articles are on holisticlifestyleguide.com, and that is also where you will find the free printables. And that's also where you're going to find everything. So there's actually a tab at the top that says free stuff. So just go to that if you want to start with the free stuff. And I also have budget-friendly printables that are all under $10 in my Etsy shop. There's also a link to my Etsy shop from my website. So the printables, like I said, they're the workbooks, the journals, the planners, the checklists, the things that are going to get you from point A to point B. I have toolkits, and what toolkits are collections of resources of the other things that I have where they're like separated into categories. So there's a self-care one, and there's one for how to connect to nature. And so in those, I have collected all of my information about those subjects. So that's why I call them toolkits, because they have videos, they have articles, they have planner journal pages that pertain to that subject. And in one of them, I actually have a whole lesson from my online course too. So I also have budget-friendly courses under $45. They are cheap because I think I've said this in another video. I'm trying to live a very budget-friendly lifestyle so that I have more money for the fun things. And I don't want anybody else to spend a lot of money and a lot of time. So my budget-friendly courses can be done in a day or two. They're very quick. Like I said, I like to focus on basic and simple. So what you will learn from all of the tools that I have for you: the best daily practices for the body, mind, and soul, how to live in alignment with nature, how to create a daily self-care routine, how to access wisdom from your higher self, and that's a key to being your own wellness guru, your own wellness coach, is getting your own wisdom. How to create a lifestyle for your unique body type, and this is all about Ayurveda. So if you've heard of Ayurveda before, you know that it actually is a system of health designed to get you into your best self through your unique body type, and that also pertains to your mind as well. There are 3 different types, so once you learn what your type is, you can actually create a lifestyle in alignment with that, which will help to improve your health even better. How to maintain good mental well-being, that's very, very important. I couldn't leave that out. You know, this isn't even everything. This is kind of like a summary. If I had to sum it up into 6 points, it would be this. But of course, there's going to be little bits here and there that don't really fall into any of these categories. So if all of this sounds really good to you and you want to learn more, like I said, you can go to my website, you can subscribe for more videos. In fact, here's another video that would be good to watch next. You'll learn all the basic foundations of holistic wellness. And be sure to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.